Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I'm Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, tonight's video is crucial. You're hearing it here first because this is the cutting edge of the Second Amendment movement. The Democrats are rallying. This is important. You're starting to see the indicators that they are turning about in this next session, and they're going to come hard. Gun rights, filibusters, voting rights, abortion rights, you put their name on it. They have taken L's for 8 months, and I'm going to cover everything in detail because the calls and the media basically set the narrative right now. They're on the way. The tyrants are coming, straight up Paul Revere style. But before we get into that, make sure you check out the bullet points episode that we did today. It's all about how the left, literally the gun control groups, completely disproved the entire point behind universal background checks. It's in the description box below. There's a image right here and a card right here. Check that out because you guys need to know about that. But let's dive into the Democrats and how they are rallying, okay? As always, I want to know what you guys think in the comments, and this article is linked in the description box. But to start out, I want to lay something out for you. In the South, we have a saying that an animal is never more dangerous than when it's cornered. It's just the way it is. It might be somewhere else in the United States too, but in the South, that's something I know personally. Right now, the Democrats, they are cornered. Biden, at the president level, he has taken L after L after L. He's not been able to get anything done. In fact, his poll numbers are abysmal. They are trash. They are desperate for a win at the White House level. Desperate people do desperate things. The Senate, same thing. They're 50-50 split. They can't get anything passed because of filibuster. They know that if they don't get anything done right now in this fall term, the midterms are going to be even worse, and they're looking for a win anywhere they can find it, and they're going to get aggressive. This is particularly true with the filibuster. They can't get anything done with that filibuster in place, and that's what we're talking about right now. Across the board, Democrats are desperate and they're cornered, and that is when we need to watch them the closest, and that's what this show is all about. But now, let's dive into what actually spawned this video concept. Texas voting and abortion laws lead to renewed calls for filibuster reform in Congress. Now, that would be one thing if this was just the media saying it, but this is actually coming from leaders in the Senate. That's just how it starts, guys. They use the media to filter out their ideas and spread their ideology and their announcements, if you will. Okay? Senate Democrats are once again looking to change or abolish the filibuster, a procedure that requires most big pieces of legislation to obtain at least 60 votes in the chamber. After Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed a law Tuesday restricting voting rights. They're pissed, and they have to get wins because they're taking L's all over the place. That's part of the whole idea of them losing all the legislatures in most of the states. This is why they're pissed. This is the outcome. Now, this is Klobuchar. This is a leader. This is a presidential frontrunner last term, or last presidential cycle. It's pretty simple. Unless we get rid of the filibuster, we're going to sit around admiring a lot of problems and sending a lot of tweets. Instead, we should get something done. Senator Amy Klobuchar, Democrat, Minnesota, tweeted on Tuesday morning. So it's on. That is it's happening, let's get this going. Here's something else. In addition to their stalled efforts to expand voting rights at the federal level, L, Congressional Democrats are heading into a fall session featuring a slew of major liberal priorities. Right there, they're telling you, it's coming, it's on the way. Get ready because we're going to cover this in depth on this channel, and that's why I need you guys subscribing. Make sure you're aware and your notifications are turned on so we can get this stuff right to you immediately so we can turn this tide. Because the power lies in us. We're the people. We connect with our House of Representative members and our senators. This is important. So make sure that subscription is locked down and that bell is turned on because this kind of stuff is what we're going to see. Now, I mentioned a cornered animal is the most dangerous when it's cornered. However, dramatic actions by the Republican state legislature and governor in Texas have reignited calls for the filibuster to be at least tweaked, if not abolished outright. The filibuster has become the victory they need. It's the one key that's holding all their priorities back. Manchin and Sinema are the only people that are verbally saying no. That's two senators that can be swayed if we are not on our game. Klobuchar, again, frontrunner in the Democratic Party for the Senate, frontliner in the presidential campaign, almost beat Biden. Klobuchar, in a Sunday morning CNN interview, said that, quote, my solution for voting rights and so many other things, including climate change, where one side of the country is in flames and the other side of the country is flooded, with people dying submerged in their cars. I believe we should abolish the filibuster. That was an abrupt change of subject to get back to the point of filibuster, but whatever. And here is that they actually put this in the article. Check this out. If Senate Democrats can get agreement on another voting bill and bring it to a vote that is again blocked by Republicans, then the discussion over the filibuster would begin. The activist with ties to the Senate told Yahoo News. So that's someone inside the Senate or connected, whatever. But the point is, this stuff is being leaked out. Klobuchar is saying these things. They're rallying. They are letting you know what's going to happen. The people who read this is a clarion call. It's on this fall in Washington, D.C. That's what they're saying here. But there's some strategy here. They're going to put together a voting package, put it on the floor, call the Republicans, and if they say filibuster, then they're going to make the filibuster the target. Guess what? Gun rights, all that stuff, tied directly in. H.R. 8 and 1446, tied directly in. This is a big deal, guys. Huge deal. Let me know if you agree with this analysis. Let me know if you're down for the fight with me. And until tomorrow morning on Bullet Points, I'm Braden. See you later.